Yay! Greetings, people. Love and gratitude, love and gratitude. In Lakesh a la King, I am another you, and you are another me. So, today, after we go over the kin and things of that nature and break down like we normally do, I am going to recap and kind of go back so we can bring it back forward. Because, I've skipped like a couple weeks with you guys because I haven't been feeling well. I've been going through my dark night of the soul on top of trying to adjust to my new job. So I do my mottos every single day, but I was not on here with you guys every single day. And in my last video, I was saying we changed castles, we changed seasons, and all type of stuff. So I want to go back over that so we kind of know where we're at. Make sure we're on the same page and things of that nature, right? Right. So let me pull out my spectacles. How's everybody doing? Look, they crooked because I be sleeping on them and stuff like that. Pay no attention to me. Okay, so as always, let me share my screen. Entire share. And when we do that, that drops that back. Bam. Awesome. So as always, we're gonna start off with this prayer of the seven galactic directions. I like to pull this up. Oh, let's have this. I like to pull this up so you can actually see what the original words are. Of course, I've tweaked them a little bit and things of that nature. So, yeah. So, but you can still basically follow along. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Just give me one quick second. All right. No stuff anyway. Hold on. From the east, house of light, may my wisdom dawn in me so I may see all in clarity. Ashe. From the north, house of night, may my wisdom ripen in me so I may know all from within. Ashe. From the west, house of transformation, may my wisdom be transformed into right action so I may do what must be done. From the south, house of eternal sun, may my right action reap the harvest so I may enjoy the fruits of planetary being. From above, house of heaven, where the star people and ancestors gather, May their love, wisdom, and protection come to me now. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. From below, house of earth, may the warmth and heartbeat of her crystal core balance and center me, nurture and nourish me, support and protect me in the harmonies to end all war, internally and externally. From the center, galactic source, which is everywhere, everyone, and everything at once. May I be known as the light of mutual love. May I give and receive the light of mutual love. May I be balanced and centered in the light of mutual love. I am Hunapku, Eva Maya Imaho. I am Hunapku, Eva Maya Imaho. I am Hunapku, Eva Maya Imaho. All hail the harmony of mind and nature. Okay. Then we're going to do the Guardian Kin. This is the planetary service wave spell of the 13 moon cycle for this year, which is year of the blue rhythmic storm. That's what we're in currently from July 26th to the 2024 to July 25th, 2025. This is KIN19, which is blue rhythmic storm. I organize in order to catalyze, balancing energy. I seal the matrix of self-generation with the rhythmic tone of equality. I am guided by my own power, double. Again, I organize in order to catalyze, balancing energy. I seal the matrix of self-generation with the rhythmic tone of equality. I am guided by my own power, double. And then we do it together with we. We organize in order to catalyze, balancing energy. We seal the matrix of self-generation with the rhythmic tone of equality. We are guided by our own power, double. Ashe. And that is the Guardian Kin. So that's the overall energy for the year. That's like universal for everybody. Even though every day there is a new kin, this kin, and they call it like Guardian Kin. It's like the overall energy. Same thing for like, right now we know it's the year of the dragon, but we know that each day and each month has its own little like animals and natures and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So this is like pretty much the same thing. And that's why they call it the Guardian Kin or the planetary service wave spell, because it's a 13 moon. You have to go through the 13, it's always 13 steps. So you go through the 13 moons of KIN19, the blue rhythmic storm. Okay. So we said the planetary service wave spell. And then we are in the second moon of the 13 moon wave spell. So the first moon we went through pretty much together, that was the magnetic bat moon of purpose. And now we're in the second moon over here, which is from August 23rd to September 19th of 2024. And the totem animal is Scorpion. So it is the lunar Scorpion moon of challenge. And today is Tuesday, September 10th. So we're going to look on here and find September 10th, which is right here, the 19th. So how you read this, because it has both the Gregorian calendar and the 1320 natural time cycle, the Mayan, the Tzolk'in calendar. So here's the regular Gregorian, which is September 10th, excuse me. So 9/10. But in this 13 moon, the way we count this is the 19th day of 28 days of the second moon. So today is also a halfway point for the moon, because we just came from a new moon. And okay. And so so like in the first moon, you guys remember the mission, that's what I'm gonna call it. The mission was, what's my purpose? And that was like what we were going through for the 28 days and going through the steps, the 52 steps of that, pretty much. Or of the first castle, which was the Red Castle, Court of Birth. So anyway, we are on the second moon, and the second moon, because we just said the planetary service wave spell. So I wanted to show you this just to show you, to let you know what kin we were finna do now. Now we're finna do kin 15, which is blue lunar eagle. That is the kin for this moon. Okay. And I know the first day right here, we're looking at it. It was blue. What is the third tone? I should know what the third tone is. I can't think of it right now, though. What's after lunar? Let's just go look at what's after lunar. Electric. So, yeah. So it was blue electric hand that kicked us off, which was, really, really interesting too. I told you about that. But that was not the actual energy of this moon. The energy of this moon is kin 15, which is blue lunar eagle. And I'm sorry, I don't have that at this particular time. Hold on. Actually, let me do this. Right here. Here we are. So blue lunar eagle. So we're going to say this one right here, right now, because this is the energy of the second moon. So we said, so you can follow along. So we said this one because this was the energy of the year, which is kin 19. Okay. The moon, and we're taking it back here. The moon is blue lunar eagle. So we'll say the two eyes and one we. I polarize in order to create, stabilizing mind. I seal the output of vision with the lunar tone of challenge. I am guided by the power of accomplishment. One more time. I apologize. I polarize in order to create, stabilizing mind. I seal the output of vision with the lunar tone of challenge. I am guided by the power of accomplishment. So that is the energy of the Scorpion moon. Just to let you know. Okay. And then now we are in this right here. Bring that up. And now we're in the white northern castle of Crossing. This is Court of Death. And I just wanted to show you this. This is where we're at now. Remember, we came from the red castle, now we're in the white castle. And this is the wave spell that we're on. And we are on the last day of the first wave spell of the white castle. But this is wave spell number 5. Okay. And so showing you that hold on. Red cosmic serpent. Okay. So we're in the red magnetic skywalker wave spell, which is wave spell number 5. And we're on the 13th day because we completed the 13 steps through here, through the chambers, through the 13 chambers, the 13 tone. And that, as I said, if it starts on red, it ends on red. If it starts on white, it ends on white, and so on and so forth. Let me see. So this is today's motto, is the red cosmic serpent, which is in the white northern castle of crossing. The earth family is polar. The clan is blood. We're going to do 2 I's and 1 we. I endure in order to survive, transcending instinct. I seal the store of life force with the cosmic tone of presence. I am guided by the power of universal water. Again, I endure in order to survive, transcending instinct. I seal the store of life force with the cosmic tone of presence. I am guided by the power of universal water. And then last would be, we endure in order to survive, transcending instinct. We seal the store of life force with the cosmic tone of presence. We are guided by the power of universal water. And y'all know I do the third one with the original founder. So let's be doing it 4 today. So look at that. But here we go.
Harmonic 17. Electric store. Remember elegance of service. KIN number 65. Red cosmic serpent. I endure in order to survive.
I endure in order to survive. Transcending instinct. I seal the store of life force with the cosmic tone of presence. I am guided by the power of universal water. Asha.
And the oracle prayer for today. We call you destiny, red cosmic serpent. Help us to lift our power of Kundalini.
Help us to lift our power of Kundalini.
Connection between Earth
Spiraling
and
connection
cosmos.
between Earth and cosmos.
And we call you analog, light-minded energy, white cosmic wizard. Help us to become timeless, enchanted beings
Help us
of
to
love.
become timeless, enchanted beings of love.
And we call you antipode, challenging energy, blue cosmic eagle. Help us to follow the path of our highest vision.
Help us to follow the path of our highest vision.
And we call you occult, hidden, unexpected energy, yellow magnetic warrior. Help us to manifest fearlessness and opening to higher intelligence. And we call you guide, red cosmic moon. Help us to become trusting into the power of universal love. Red serpent and wizard are related to Nanit Maldek in the dream self. And now Jose Balan Bhutan is playing his magic flute. In Lakesh, I am another you, have a powerful red cosmic serpent day.
Okay. So we're gonna go back here. And go back to the first moon, which was the magnetic bat moon of purpose. And the 28 days was centered around finding out what your purpose is through your red week, white week, blue week, and yellow week. And let me see where, if I can pull this up. Because I did a little information gathering on the bat moon and the totem animal of the bat. Give me 1 second. Where? Hold on. There we go. So, magnetic. Yeah, I was breaking that down. The magnetic bat moon of purpose is you're trying to magnetize your purpose to you. After, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're trying to figure out what it is, what your purpose is. And this is a way to help you unlock your potential and your memory of who you are and what it is that you need to be doing. And so that's what we were doing with the first month that we went through the first 28 days. Magnetic is exhibiting or relating to magnetism, capable of being attracted by or acquiring the properties of a magnet, of a bearing in navigation, measured relative to magnetic north, very attractive or alluring. Origin is Latin magneta, late Latin magnetus. English is magnet, early 17th century magnet, possessing an extraordinary power or ability to attract. And that's like pretty much the one that we're hitting on for like what we're talking about as far as being the totem animal. Magnetism, power by which you draw things to you. And what you want to draw to you is your purpose. Bat symbolism. Bat is a guide who strips a person of an old limiting personality and enables them to step into a larger, wiser self. It is a time of discomfort, but a lesson is there. Courage is fear walking. Feel it, but keep moving. Bats also use like a second sight. Bats see sound. And this is a time to like look past what you see and focus on what you sense. And bats are teachers of this vibration. So basically trying to magnetize your purpose to you, which is figuring out what that is, what that looks like in every aspect of yourself, not just your spirituality, but like your mental, your physical, your emotional, and all of that. So we went through the steps of that, and that was pretty much in. Hold on, let me do this. Let me add one more. I think we need one more. Yeah, I think we need one more. Where is it at? Okay, this is what I'm trying to do. Do you think we need one more? Yeah, I think we need one more. We're gonna go to the wave spells toward too good. There we go. First one, bam. So when we first started, this is where we at. You remember I showed you this. I said we were in the red eastern castle of turning. That there are 4 wave spells in each castle. And so we went through the red magnetic dragon. We went through no, it goes this way. Red magnetic dragon. I think it was the white magnetic wizard, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. The the blue magnetic hand. Yeah, I could be wrong because I don't have my symbols down all the way just yet. And the yellow magnetic warrior or person or something like that. So it was the castle of turning is turning the kin, and that's pretty much the first month. You know, even though in a castle there's 52 kin. So you kind of do a month and a half. So you basically kind of do 2 moons, 2 months in a castle. In each castle, pretty much is what it is. So we did from kin 0 to kin 52 in the red castle of Eastern Turning. Okay, let me go here. So that is the wave spell of the red magnetic dragon, and then it was the wave spell of the white magnetic wizard, and so on and so forth. That gets us all the way down to the 3rd column right here to 52. This is where the red eastern castle consists of. And then the next castle, so the next castle that we have entered into is the white northern castle. And we have already completed 1 wave spell. That's the one we are on today, because today is the 13th. It's the cosmic tone of the red serpent, and that's right here. So we have knocked out this wave spell already. Now the second one is the World Bridger. That will be tomorrow is where we start with that. And we'll be on the second wave spell. Then we have 2 more to go before we complete the White Castle of Crossing. So let's go here. So this is where we're currently at right now. We're in the White Castle Crossing. We are in the 3rd row. Actually, we're in the 4th row. I also want to point out that we have completed 23 3 journeys through the 20 solar seals, because 61 as well, because now we're up here, but we're actually on 65, because we're about to complete that. KIN65 does complete that. And the White Castle. So there it is down there, 53 through 104. So the next 52 steps that we're finna do is through the White Northern Castle of Crossing, which is the court of death right here. Here we go. The Red Skywalker wave spell is the 5th wave spell of the Dream Spell journey, which opens the White Northern Castle of Crossing. The White Castle represents the Court of Death, and it covers the second group of 4 wave spells: the Red Skywalker, the White World Bridger, the Blue Storm, and the Yellow Human. 4 times 13 equals 52 days, 52 steps that we're finna go to. And then 52 days times 5 castles equals 260 days, which is the Tzolk'in. Through crossing, planetary kin attain the power of descending. The Red Skywalker is seal number 13, therefore it represents the power of 13. This is a relevant number which codes the 13 tones of creation, the 13 moons of the dream spell year, and the 13 human joints, etc. The sign of the Skywalker comes from the original Maya glyph of Bien, which signifies reed, green corn, or trees. The Maya cosmic axis, 13 heavens plus 9 undergrounds, is represented by the Seba tree, which connects the planes of heaven, branches, earth, trunk, and underground, roots. In the dream spell transcreation, the Skywalker relates to the cosmic origin, the heavenly nature of our existence, the wakeful state of consciousness. This meaning is encoded in the Telekaton matrix brought forth by the Skywalkers Balam Votan and Bolan Ik. 11 plus 22 equals KIN33 equals resonant Skywalkers. The Telekaton, Heaven's Walk, means the sky walking of the twin archetypes. The Skywalker invites us to access divine consciousness in order to bring heaven to earth. So there's just a little backdrop about that. Y'all know me, like I like to just read that because we are learning together. I am walking by example, basically. So as I be learning this stuff, y'all be learning it too. Okay. So yeah. We are in, and there was something else. Oh, let me go to the day. So the final day is 13 today. That's what we're doing. We're transcending. It's magic flight. It's KIN65, the red cosmic serpent. And the harmonic was 17, electric store, or is. Electric store, remember, elegance of service. So day 65, column 4 of the solar dragon. The galactic season of the eagle, blue sky. That's what I wanted to talk about. We have changed seasons because, at first we was in the white dog truth, or white truth dog of love, or however that was. I was saying it. And that's 65 days. That consists of 65 days. Each season consists of 65 days. So now we're going to be 65 days in this season of the Eagle Blue Sky. The breakdown of the seal today, the red cosmic serpent, is solar seal number 5, which is the red serpent. The action of this is survive. The essence is instinct, and the power is life force. The galactic tone is cosmic, and the function of this is presence. The creative power is to endure, and the action is to transcend. The oracle, the guide, is the red cosmic moon. The analog like-minded power is the white cosmic wizard. The antipode challenging power is the blue cosmic eagle, 195. And the occult is the warrior. Yellow warrior, I don't directly. Oh, it's number 1. No, that's not right. It's Kin 196. Red root race, which is the initiator's birth. They get stuff started, they create stuff, they get it going. The members are all the red dragon, red serpent, red moon, red skywalker, red earth. The earth family is polar, though. They sound the chromatics, and there's one from each color set. So it's red serpent, white dog, blue eagle, and yellow sun, related that way. The clan is red blood clan. Their position is the crown chakra, and the action is receive. So in this, I want to point out in this castle, we will be going through a double. So we'll have the blue storm wave spell in the blue storm year. Right, it's going to be the third wave spell that we go through is going to be blue storm. So that's very, very interesting. Okay. We get back here. Okay. So that's very interesting. So yeah, we done moved castles, we done moved seasons, obviously, and things of that nature. So just to show, because this is like a journal for me, but I hope that I help someone, because that's all I'm trying to do for one, is to be an example of this information for one, and to just share it, and so people can see the truth in things, and to just connect with authentic people, because we need authentic people. We need goodness. We need love, unconditional. We need understanding. We need patience. We need all of that good stuff. We need more love, less fuckery is what we need. And I really mean that, because like it's really, really bad out here. It's bad out here spiritually, it's bad out here physically, it's bad out here emotionally, mentally, like all of that. And I just want to do my part as far as being a better person in this world. And also to just chart my journey so people can see that it's like normal people out here on the spiritual path trying to like really, really do good, be good, and all that, and not fall into the same shit and not being authentic and things of that nature. That's what my intention is for this. And so to back up again, so like for the first month, which was the magnetic bat moon of purpose, and the question is, what is my purpose? And so for me, my purpose was and is to be a better person, to connect with divine, the real divine. You know what I'm saying? Real divine, connect with real divine, and know that, and then stay connected to, so I can be connected to my higher self, so that I can be a better person in this world, so I can do my part as far as like spreading that type of love, unconditional love and support to not only myself but to those worthy of that, and to divine feminine, for sure. So be my purpose. What is my purpose? My purpose is to evolve and be a better human being, and to be a better person on all aspects of my life. That's what my purpose is. That's what I'm magnetizing to me, what I want to magnetize to me. I want to be a better mother, a better grandmother, a better daughter, a better cousin, a better aunt, a better, just whatever I am in this world, on whatever kind of plane or dimension, whatever kind of placement that I am in this world. I just want to be better at that. And I want to help make this world a better place. And that starts with showing people how that's done. That the middleman shit is over with. And you don't you really don't need anything, because you have everything right there. Just it's right up in here. It's all up in here. So you have all of it. I'm not sitting up here saying that crystals don't work, and that, and just all this stuff that like sometimes you do when you go down your spiritual path, because you think that's what you need to do and that's going to help you. Um, yeah, and that's fine. And it does. Because you know what I'm saying? I love crystals. I love all of that good stuff or whatever. But what I am realizing is the age we're moving to, like all that other stuff, you have to put that down, because you need to focus on yourself. And that's what it's about, focusing on yourself to better yourself, and to be accountable for yourself, and understand that you don't need anybody to talk to God. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to go through anybody to talk to God. You have a direct link to God on your own. But the thing about it is you have to do work on self to be able to connect to divine, because you just ain't gonna be able to connect divine on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because you bullshit. Because it's the same thing with any of it. You want to know why your prayers ain't getting answered, or you want to know why your manifestations are not coming to whatever. It's because you're not right, and you got to get right. And that's a lot of different stuff. But the first and foremost thing, of course, is you hear everybody saying this, the truth is shadow work. You have to do shadow work. So you have to heal. You got to heal all the traumas and stuff that you went through. And all those traumas and stuff that you went through, you have to understand like why it happened, like the part that you played into it. Even if you didn't like play a part, like if you have traumas in you that, you know what I'm saying, was caused by somebody else and things like that, when you get done with the shadow work, you're going to realize that it does really come back to you. I know that's kind of crazy, but it's the truth. And then you have to be able to process that and process it correctly, and then release it and release it correctly, you know, and all of that. So, with this and using this synchrometer basically to get in sync with the natural time is a great way to take the steps of taking back your power, your rights, your soul, your spirit, and then using it for what it's for and using it accordingly. You know what I'm saying? And correctly. And the only way you can do that is to get your mind, body, like you got to get in sync. So everything has to be like of an unconditional mutual love. It really does. You have to be love and things of that nature to like get there. So that's like my purpose. I know I'm kind of like running on and on and on and on and stuff, but I'll be a little nervous. I'm gonna get it though. But I'm basically, you know, telling y'all what my purpose is and going through these steps. Because even though like we get on here every day and saying these mottos and stuff like that or whatever, and well, I'm not on here every day, but I'm trying to be. But you're saying your mottos every day. I'm saying my mottos every day. So I'm saying my mottos every day, and I'm aligning myself with the natural time. And I really, really do see it working. And I really, really do feel it working. So when I said, what is my purpose? And it's like to just be a better person so that I can connect to divine and be in my divinity and to be connected, to be tapped in, to be a better person, to figure out what it is that I need to be doing to do my part in trying to make a better world. That's my purpose. So now we're in the lunar, and it's like the lunar scorpion moon of challenge. And I find it interesting that the lunar moon of challenge is in the castle of crossing, court of death. I find that very interesting because now that you kind of stated what your purpose is and like what you're trying to get out of taking these steps through these castles and stuff like that, now you have to battle your challenges, battle why it is that you have not succeeded through these steps before. So for me, because not when I say that I want to be a better person, like a better aunt, a better mother, grandmother, daughter, sister, brother. I mean, well, not brother, but yeah, y'all know where I'm going with that. But I want to be that, but I also want to be better mentally, spiritually. Like so, it's like levels and stuff that you're going through. Excuse me, my eyes like itchy. It's levels that you go through, stages that you go through with each section. Oh, I wish I hadn't started over mine. I'm sorry. So yeah, so it's like, what is my challenge? Hold on, let me go back there. Yeah, because where are we? Here we go. Put my glasses on. Hold on, what is it? Yeah, LUNAR. Yeah, what is my challenge? That's where we're at now. And so as I sit and go through these days and things like that, and think about it, and spend some time in meditation on what it is, my mottos, and then the moon and challenges and things like that. My first challenge is patience. I figured out, like, I have to master patience. I have to master, or my challenge is patience, and it's patience of people. I have a challenge of how I want to put that. I have a challenge of working with people. And I was laughing about that because, like, materialistically and tangible stuff, like, to get where I need to be, I need to secure a better job, because that was one of the things. Because, like, what is my purpose? Let me back up to that. When I was going through what is my purpose, I was going through a tower moment. I was telling y'all that, and that started like way before that. So, like, I got stripped down. You remember I read that about the bat and stuff, about being stripped down to rid yourself of all of this and that and that and this. Well, that definitely happened for me. Like, even though I did not get fired, but like I quit my job, but it was like hanging the balance, because I had been feeling like nothing I was doing was like going right. And it was like always just, it was just interference from everywhere. And I understand it is because it was my tower moment coming and all of that. And I was trying to like fight that and try to like hang on to this job. And that job was not serving any purpose for me. I wasn't even really like making money like I should. Like, I was getting behind, even more behind in things, because like I'm battling with my job to keep my job. And that was not what my battle should have been about. So anyway, um, so I got stripped down, things of that nature. And what happened was, is at first I was distraught and stuff like that. And then I stopped, and it was like, you know what? Just sit down for a minute. Hold on. So I did that, and I'm like, you know what? You knew this was kind of coming. You could see like stuff in action. You know what it is like. Why fight it first and foremost? Like, you sitting up there fighting, and that's ridiculous. How about you go with the flow? That's a challenge for me. Sometimes going with the flow. So how about you go with the flow? Okay, so this is where we're going. How about you go with the flow, and instead of fighting it, like, give into it. And then that's what I did. And when I did that, then my attitude changed about my tower moment. So while like everything is falling apart around me, I embraced it. I embraced what it is and what I am, believe it or not. It was like I got some like stuff was like click 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 click. But anyway, so I embraced it. And what I mean by embracing it is, instead of fighting the tower moment and stuff like that, and fighting me hitting rock bottom and all of that kind of stuff, I assisted the rock bottom. You know what I'm saying? I got into the rock bottom. I got into the ass whooping I got into the stripping and all that kind of stuff. Like I helped Saturn, you know what I'm saying, all of that, and constriction and discipline and all of that kind of stuff, the energy that Pisces is in anyway, because I was telling y'all that instead of just like going against the universe, I went with it. And I helped the universe strip myself down. Like I then became immersed in that, and I put my energy into my death, my tower moment of hitting rock bottom, and then, you know what I'm saying, the death of getting rid of why I hit rock bottom and things of that nature. So like, yeah. And so what I mean by that is like, I showed you guys my roof and all of that that's going on and stuff like that. That's why my room is technically cleared out the way it is. Um, and then so I moved my bed out and stuff like that or whatever. And I had my mattress in there. I told you guys about that, in there on the living room floor, blah, 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 because I really wasn't sleeping in my room. Started missing my room, and I'm like, I really want to be in the living room, blah, blah, blah. But I didn't want to keep moving the mattress back and forth, you know, to do that. So what happened was I left the mattress in there, and then I made a pallet in here on my floor and started sleeping on my floor. Because for one, I had heard that sleeping on the floor, this is, and not watching any YouTube, not watching none of that. Just I heard that sleeping on the floor, blah blah blah. So I was like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna be moving this mattress. Sleeping on the floor, sleeping on this pallet that I made, because it's probably about 10 to 15 blankets. And then I got a fitted sheet and it's tucked and all that kind of good stuff like that. I showed y'all that anyway. See, look, yeah, it's pretty big. I'm gonna say it's probably like a 5-inch mattress. But anyway, so I made that, and I was bouncing back and forth between sleeping on the mattress and the floor and then sleeping here on the floor on my pallet. So long story short, my back feels way better sleeping on this floor. I am enjoying sleeping on the floor. So I'm being like stripped. My room is stripped. Bed, everything. And then so what happened is I'm like realizing that. And then like, you know, because AI and all this stuff, you be listening to you and all that kind of shit like that. Then I started seeing stuff pop up on YouTube about other people talking about, oh, my bag, it's better to sleep on the floor. Why I gave up my bed, why I, you know what I'm saying, choose the blah, blah, blah. And then even into, because it takes you into Japanese style living, because, you know, they're very simplistic people. And, you know, they sleep on the floor. They got the whole little futon mattress with the tatami. I think I'm saying it right, tatami mats, blah, blah, blah. So then I got up into that and I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? But that's just like universe lining me up for stuff that's meant for me. You know what I'm saying? So simplistic living definitely is what I want to do. And then when I seen that, because already in the back of my mind, I was already on chemicals and the chemical warfare that this world has on the human race is ridiculous. And so I'm one of them people that is definitely trying to get back into cotton, linen, wool, things of that nature, and blah, blah, blah. And so, yes, they got the 100% cotton stuff like mattresses and things of that nature, the futon mattress with Tommy mats and stuff like that. And when I get grown enough, I will get that. But in the meantime, I'm sleeping on the floor on my mat. But anyway, back to that. It's like, so yeah, I embraced like the stripping and the breaking down and the tower moment. I helped the universe with it, and then taking it to like maybe another level, maybe not. But I actually feel good about every choice that I made. So I burnt my bed, my mattresses, and all that. So it's like no getting that back. So I have to get the mattress, the new mattresses, and all that kind of stuff. And I will get that after I fix this roof and some things of that nature. But like it's all lined up and stuff. So strip that down. I stripped my clothes down. because I hadn't been working. So I was almost out of work for like 2 months. I just kind of went back to work. But in between that, even with the tower moment, I even got sick. I suffered from ulcerative colitis. And because I went so many years and not knowing that that's what I had, I'm like high risk colon cancer and all that kind of good stuff like that or whatever. So I have spills and all kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't know if I didn't really get on YouTube, but I do, smoke weed, all that kind of stuff like that or whatever. I had to like pretty much slow up on all of it. So like it was deaf to everything that I normally do. And then I just embraced it even more. I embraced it because like I really, because I ain't had no money anyway because I'm not working, right? But I just let everything go. I'm a gamer, you know what I'm saying? So like PlayStation Network, all of that gone. I haven't paid that any of that. My Amazon Prime, stuff like that. Now Amazon Prime I do have that, but like the stuff that was up under it. Y'all be surprised all the stuff that Amazon be charging you for that you done forgot. These subscriptions and stuff like that. So like yeah. So I got rid of all of that, closed like all my accounts, the ridiculousness of just whatever it is. And just like I said, just really embraced the stripping and then helped out with it. And by me doing that, then I looked forward to the tower moment, so to speak. I know that sounds crazy, and the stripping and the death and the energy of that and death to this and death to that. Like, yeah, I really embraced it and then I enjoyed it. And then I found happiness in it. Then I found experience in it. And that is a very beautiful thing to be able to do that, to embrace it so much though that you enjoy it, because that's what you want to do. You always want to stay in a very high vibration. And people, because I used to look, I'm like, how the fuck is you finna stay in some high vibration when everything around you is falling the fuck apart? You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know where your next meal coming from. You don't know how you gonna pay this bill. Like you know what I'm saying? Like all of this shit. Like how can you stay in good spirits? That's how you stay in good spirits. You stay in good spirits and in good vibrations because you embrace what the hell is going on, and you look for the experience and you look for the information and what it is that's going on, why it is, and whoop, 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 and skeep out the bam, so that you can figure out the challenges of getting it back or getting it better, and why it happened in the first place. That's the challenge and stuff. So that's where, you know what I'm saying, now we're taking the 28 days of the energy of that to get that all in order, to figure out your weak points, to figure out your pettiness, to figure out your fears, to figure out your nuances. You know what I'm trying to say? The shit to get on your fucking nerves. And all of that. Um, so yeah. So stripping myself down, helping the strip, let me see what I was bullshitting on and why I was bullshitting, the procrastination and all of that. Let me see the challenges in each one of those. The things that I do that's toxic for me, that's unconscious sometimes, or just you, because you habit, habitual, because you be doing it so much and you've lived your life this way. But you really have to just sit there and look and be like, yeah, man, nah, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I have been learning. And that's what my experience is with taking these steps and what I'm learning from it. And if I'm learning from it, I definitely am. I definitely take pause and recognize myself and my actions and what's going on. And that helps me out. It's changing me tremendously. I definitely feel myself getting in sync with nature, man, and the natural law and cycles and whatnot. And it's connecting me with divine feminine. And that's another thing. When I say I want to connect with divine, I'm seeing now that the purpose and the challenge of that is understanding for real, because I already knew it was bullshit, but like really, really understanding what and who divine is, who God is, and all of that. It really is divine feminine, but it's divine masculine too, but it's divine feminine as well. More than anything, the great mother. The great mother is she on her way. And what's crazy is everybody thinks it's this Jesus character that's like finna come through, and that's not it at all. People are really confused. People really have really been tricked. We all have. Like we've really been tricked, and it's just that part. So I'm getting to see the aspects of divine feminine and why the natural cycles is feminine and matriarchal and all that kind of stuff like that. Like, I'm not a feminist. Like, I believe men should be here just as well. They have purpose. They have, you know what I'm saying, but it's just equal. And men are toxic right now. We all are toxic, but men and the masculine and the patriarchal energy is very, very toxic. And that's only because, for one, it's been on top for so long, and then for two, it knows history. Not, I don't even want to say history. It knows energy and it knows what it is. You know, like you only be on top for so long. That's anybody. That's anything. You know what I'm saying? There's ups and down periods, and um, it's time for him or masculine to get down. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even about getting down. It's just about respect of duality. Respect of duality. And that's the kind of a challenge for me. That's kind of a challenge for me. It ain't no kind of, it is. But and the reason why I say that is because I have my own personal things as far as dealing with masculine energy and stuff like that. And me myself being because I'm very masculine. I was what you call like a tomboy anyway, but not to the aspect of like I want to be a lesbian or ever thought I was a lesbian, because no. Like I have kids and grandkids, and I love men, but I also love men enough to not engage with them at this particular time. And I don't need to be engaged with anybody right now because I'm in a process of learning. I'm in a process of rebuilding. I'm in a process of getting my foundation together mentally, physically, spiritually, and all of that. So I have rambled just probably long enough, but I just wanted to come on here and I wanted to share these experiences with you. I probably will go into some more detail about some more challenges that I realized, you know what I'm saying? had some realization of the different challenges and stuff that I need to work on and whatnot. And because we're in the white northern castle of crossing, when I hear that, I just think about crossroads. And when you get to crossroads, you have choices that you have to make and all of that. And when you make them choices, it's death to the other one. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah. So I kind of get that, and I kind of like made the connection with that because they talking about it's the court of death. You go through the court of birth because you are to born into ideas. You're born into this world, you know, and all that kind of stuff like that. But then once you start this creation, there is a depth to it because you figure out what you can and what you can't do, what you can say and can't say, and all of that. Like when you're born, you're a baby, you figure out you got hands and feet, and you know what I'm saying, all of that, and that you can make noise and whatnot, and you figuring out what you eat and what you don't like, and like all of that. So like, I get it. So it's just a natural process, whether you're actually creating a human being or whether you're creating an idea, a vision. So that's all I want to say. Love and gratitude. Enjoy you guys' day today. May you all be loved and happy. May you all be well and healthy. May you all be safe and protected. And may you all be balanced and connected. In Lakesh, Allah Kin. Love and gratitude. Mwah. Later.